Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man as voted by Celine Dion, Wayne Newton, Elvis Presley, Liberace, Lola Falana, and Garth Brooks, and Tom Jones, and Charo. Who in the fuck is Charo? Shout out to everyone who chose to tune in today live. We got Day Day, Meatball Head, Toad Bro, iBook Boy, Lizzie, Vintage Lizzie, Support the Farts, Efu, same, 308 Jetto, Efu, Love My Toe Guy, just Cam 702, Toad, duh, bro, Day Day, Love My Toe, Support the Farts. I scrolled up and scrolled down. I may have left somebody out. Meatball Head, did I say that? OG Mickey, Efu, Toad, Toe, iBook Boy, Support the Farts. I think at this point I've said everyone's name twice. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in here live for the podcast Stop Crying Poser. We do this podcast every single Friday right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Today, the time is 3:39. So we're only 9 minutes late, a new record. We've done this podcast a couple times in the past. We've been 2 hours late. So I very much appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's not always best to just show up at 3:30 because sometimes things don't work out, but you should follow my Discord because I always give Discord alerts every time we are about to go live. Also, we stream here live Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Did I say Sunday already? Several days throughout the week, so feel free to follow, tune in if you want to. What do we got going on today? I have a lot of topics. I left out a topic from last week. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. It's been a pretty interesting week. Skating for the first time in a long time. I went skating earlier this week and I didn't have any back pain, no back problems, and that's usually what I complain about. And the skating session went great. And I also discovered something about myself. When I try to skate a flat bar or a ledge or really any obstacle, I get tired really quickly. I really quickly fatigue. And I thought it might just be, I'm getting older, or I'm a little bit out of shape, or I've gained a little bit of weight. But I skated on Tuesday, and I skated a ledge that was only 4 inches tall. So a very small ledge. And I skated it for a straight, hour. And then I skated a bowl for another half hour. So I skated 90 minutes, 0 breaks. Not one break at all. No complaints about my back. I didn't get tired. I didn't get fatigued. And I think the reason that I get so fatigued so quickly on other obstacles is because literally if I'm ollieing let's say 16 inches off the ground, that's maximum. I'm going maximum effort, maximum strength. And I think that's why after 20 attempts at a trick, I'm gasping for air versus me ollieing 4 inches tall. I can skate this thing over and over again. I can try. I don't fall very hard. I don't tumble as bad. I found that the trick I was trying, front blunt, it's a trick that I've never been super good at. And it's a trick that I think it's kind of hard to hold on to because you're not actually locked into a grind the way you would be on a 50-50 or a Smith or a crooked grind. Those tricks sort of lock into place and you can slide and grind your trick versus a front blunt. You're never really locked in. You're kind of always just sliding across the top of a hopefully smooth surface. And not to give myself props, but I'm proud of myself for skating this obstacle and getting that front blunt because it shows that I still have the balance that I need. I still have the equilibrium. So it's not a matter of he's getting old, he's forgetting, he's getting worse, his balance is going, he's turning out like fucking Bruce Willis on a skateboard, the skateboarding version of Bruce Willis. It's not that though. The issue is simply that I can't jump very high. I still got my balance. I still got my tricks. I still got, maybe not my flip tricks, but that's also kind of an issue of not being able to jump high because I don't have time to flip the board and catch it. The board barely leaves the ground. So I guess it's a little bit of something to complain about, but it's actually, this is a happy feeling, right? Skating for that long was a happy feeling. And the first thing I thought of was, this skate session went so good. Why bother skating a taller ledge if it's going to be painful for me and it's going to fatigue me and I'm only going to get 20 or 30 attempts before my legs gas out? Why bother doing that when I can stick to the small stuff? and I still can't slappy. So I'm still kind of blowing it on the slappy front. Eventually we'll learn that. Maybe I'll get a slightly wider board with wider trucks or better wheels or something, looser trucks. I don't know how to do it yet. But as far as skateboarding, every single week after week, I come on here and I complain about how depressing skateboarding is. And for once, this week skateboarding was great. So as much as it makes me feel good to complain, it also makes me feel good to share with you guys some good news. And I hope you guys are also, if you're a skateboarder, having a good week. And a lot of you guys don't skateboard. I hope you guys are having a good week also. Fun weekend ahead. Weather's looking good. It is cold out here, but it's not so cold that that I'm complaining as much as I will be in a month from now. So what else has been going on? You know what? Since we're on time, let's go ahead and do trivia. I've just been bitching about how awesome skateboarding is. We are going to give you guys a classic skateboarding trivia question that you guys, if you skateboard, probably should know the answer to. For all the non-skateboarders in here, if you want to cheat, feel free to cheat. The winner will get a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack sent to you if you are in America, and I do have an update on that I'll share in a minute if you are not in America. But for now, this contest is only for Americans because it's cheaper for me to ship these stickers to you. The question is, who in skateboarding is credited with being the inventor of the ollie? The ollie is one of the most foundational skateboarding tricks. This man moved from New York City to Hollywood, Florida with his family in 1972. He started skating in 1974 after his father bought him his first skateboard. In 1976, he won South Florida Skateboarding Championships. It's kind of interesting that we look at skateboarding like it's been around forever, at least I do. But to know that the ollie was only invented in 1976 is insane, right? Like the ollie's only been around for 40 years or whatever, 50 years. It's only been around for 50 years. Think about how fast skateboarding has evolved. I don't know, faster than the internet, right? The internet gets invented 1 year, and then nowadays we have fucking octopus porn. Like that's not even close to how good skateboarding has gotten. I probably shouldn't have said good in that context. Maybe not the best metaphor, but you guys get what I'm saying. Skateboarding has evolved so much, so quickly. It's impressive. Anyways, OG Grizzly says Rodney. Wrong. iBook Boy says Alan Gelfand. Right, except you are in the UK. OG Mickey says T-Funk. He does do more ollies than anyone else on Earth, and somehow gets credited with being a good skater, but close, but not correct. Low Key says Rodney Mullen. Meatball Head says Ollie. OG Grizzly says Peralta. Day says Alan Gelfand. Day has won every fucking one of these goddamn trivias for the past like 5 weeks. Is he just smarter than everyone? Is that the plot twist? Is Day smarter than everyone in here? Or is he just better at Googling? Rhodes Funk says Terry Kennedy. Terry Kennedy is the first, probably not the first. Well, I don't know. He's not even the second. The most recent skateboarding pro that's been convicted of murder. So that could have been a good trivia question, but we didn't get that. So, anyways, Day, you are the winner. Go ahead and remind me that you are the winner on Discord after the podcast, and I will get those stickers out to you as soon as possible. Can I tell you guys, I have been on an Amazon spree, and not just because of Black Friday. I've been going nuts on Amazon for little things. I needed like batteries the other day. I got batteries. I needed hot sauce. I got hot sauce. I needed these little things from fermenting alcohol. I got that. I needed cheesecloth. Oh, I got that. I've been buying everything on Amazon. I got like a little knife cleaner. I got sweatpants. I've been going nuts on Amazon, and I've been thinking about this. I get the most evil shit on my Twitter, and it's just a lot of like San Francisco and California and Portland and all these hipster cities. You know, these young hip cities, tech capitals, are having big problems with people going into stores and stealing everything. And I thought to myself, well, people are going to go into these stores and steal everything. And then eventually the stores are going to shut down, and the people are going to be mad they can't steal anymore. And then they're not going to be able to go to the store and steal anything. They're not going to have any groceries. And I said, oh, well, who cares? They can just call Amazon. then they'll have to pay. And then I thought to myself, they're just going to call Amazon. Amazon's going to start coming to these neighborhoods, and then they're going to start getting robbed. And then Amazon's going to stop going to these neighborhoods. And then we're going to have these big black holes of America where no one fucking goes to, like Book of Eli. It's going to be desert, or what is that? Fury Road. What was that movie called? Mad Max. We're going to have areas of the United States that are just dust bowls like Mad Max, and then no one's going to be able to get anything. But that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in my neighborhood. I have not even had a package stolen. And sometimes I leave like dog food out in front of my house for like 12 hours. Dog food's expensive. It's a big box. If you looked at it, you might think it was a TV or something because it's a big box. And I've never had anything stolen. I've had friends that get things stolen. It's funny because I kind of live in like a ghetto neighborhood, but I think I know all my neighbors and my neighbors know what to look out for. Nothing ever happens. So I'm confident in Amazon. I've been buying a lot of things on Amazon, and I bought this new pen. Sell me this pen. All around my house, I have pens that I write with, but they're all red. Why do I have so many red pens? I don't know. I guess at some point I must have went shopping and I bought like a 30-pack of red pens. I don't know why I would ever need this many red pens. I have 5 red pens in every room in my house. And I write a lot of letters. I don't write the letters, handwrite the letters, but I write names and addresses on letters. And I'm an old man, right? Okay, boomer. I still pay a few of my bills with a check that I mail to a place where I have to pay a bill. Half you guys probably don't even know how to write a check. Are there people in this chat that are in their like mid-20s that have never written a check before? Let me know. Let me know if there's any of you guys that fit that category. But anyways, I've been in the market for some new pens, and I didn't know pens on Amazon was such a complicated market. Did you know there's gel pens, there's ink pens, and pens have different diameters? There's 0.5 millimeter, 0 millimeter. There's fine pens for this. There's refillable pens. There's non-refillable pens. There's 10 packs, 3 packs, 5 packs. And I was trying to go by like cost per pen. Anyways, I bought 5 of these G2 Pilot G2 pens, 10. The number 10 with the 1 millimeter ball bearing, and I'm happy with these pens. What a great topic, Ninja. What an entertaining podcast. Tell me more about the pens you bought online. Florida Joe says, I wrote a check today. OG Grizzly says, I know how, and it's easy, and I can drive standard, which I would call manual. I'm 50 and I've never ever written a check. Then again, I can't write. Okay, what the hell are you guys talking about? I bought the new pens, just little things that I need. I bought these beware of dog signs that I hung up on my front door. I'm such like a baby when it comes to like home improvement. Like you guys saw how proud I was last week. I cleaned my sink, and my sink was cleaned, my kitchen sink. So I felt the need to take a picture of it, and every time I go in the kitchen, I look down and I go, I did that. Let's go, dude. I do what Joe Biden does to gas prices. I just look down and I'm like, look at that, dude. That's my fault. That's my fault that I did that. I look down, I'm just hyped on it. So I put these beware of dog signs. I put one on my front door and I put one on my side gate. And it's like a super shitty job. I put one on with bread ties. Doesn't look professional at all. The other one I have some loose wire, like common wire. I put that in on the side. I wired it up. It looks super shitty. It's like sideways and crooked. Also, it says beware of dogs. There's no dogs. There's only one dog. So I got that going on over there, and it just looks like absolute shit. But I keep walking by my back door, and I'm just like, look at that. Tim the Tool Man fixed the beware of dog sign. I don't mind if I do. Put it on some common wire. Didn't have any screws. Didn't have any bolts. Didn't have any of the correct ties. Didn't have any glue. Didn't have any fucking glass or plexiglass to put it behind. Didn't do it at all in a professional way, but god damn it, they're gonna beware of those fucking dogs. So I'm pretty hyped about that. Again, bought those on Amazon as well. Jeff Bezos has been hooking it up. I gotta tell you guys about something. Listen, I've been deprived of my whole life. I've been deprived of leg comfort. A lot of you guys know things that I don't know. Remember when I discovered garlic? Remember when I discovered mayonnaise? I didn't know that those were delicious things. Fresh garlic is way better than regular store-bought garlic in the jar. I didn't know. Mayonnaise, I didn't know how good mayonnaise was. When you put it on a piece of bread and get the bread hot, it browns it. You can use that instead of butter. I didn't know. I discovered zucchini. Like, you can just make zucchini taste like anything. Garlic, you can make it spicy, you can make it salty, you can do whatever you want. Soy sauce if you want to. I didn't know. And I find these things later in life that I just didn't know how to do. So I bought sweatpants. I've had one pair of sweatpants since like 8th grade. Whenever I got these sweatpants when I had my first PE class in school, physical education. And this is back when in PE you used to beat each other up. You used to play like smear the queer and fucking like dodgeball, hit your friends in the fucking face, tackle football, no pads, no helmets, just playing, just outside, just fucking around. You used to have to run a mile, and if you were slow, your coach would talk shit to you. Yeah, okay, boomer. Like, that type of shit happened in PE. That was a real life thing. None of this go to PE and have an asthma attack and then go lay down and read like a story in your school fucking mandated blanket. None of that shit. So PE was different back then, and I had a pair of sweatpants because school started really early for me. It was like 7 a.m. You go to school, my first class was PE. You go outside in the fucking freezing cold. It's 40 degrees outside. You got a short sleeve shirt on and sweatpants. So sweatpants were required. I bought the sweatpants. I wore the sweatpants, and I've had the sweatpants since 8th grade. Fast forward, what do you think? Fast forward 22, 23, 24 years, I still have that same pair of sweatpants. It's been washed over and over again. It's been worn. It's got grass stains. It's got cum stains from the games we used to play in PE. There's one called Red Rocket. We used to play that in PE, and it's just a piece of mess, piece of fabric. And I didn't know that when I first had these sweatpants, they used to be comfortable. But now they're not comfortable. I didn't know that. I just assumed that, you know, like linearly, your memory doesn't remember. I just thought that in PE, I was just a strong, tough kid, and I was wearing uncomfortable sweatpants. I'm glad you guys got that joke. Turns out I bought these brand new sweatpants. They feel like pillows. They feel like soft clouds on my legs. There's like this thin fleece. The thin fleece on the inside, they're warm, they're thin, they're airy, they wave in the breeze. My old sweatpants, they're stiff. The inside of them's like sandpaper. It's like putting on a cardboard box with sandpaper and walking around. And I just thought that was how sweatpants were meant to be. No. I'm throwing those old sweatpants away. The new sweatpants, as soon as this podcast is over, I'm going to put them on because I miss the feeling. I miss feeling that on my legs. And now I know I got these sweatpants for $9. $9 on Amazon for the most comfortable things that have ever touched my fucking legs. Oh, sign me up. Not only sign me up once, sign me up again. I checked today, this morning. I was going to buy another pair. Jeff Bezos bumped the price up to $13. I don't know if it's worth $13. I put it in my wish list. I'm going to wait for the price to go down, and then I'm going to get this. Instead of the gray ones, I'm going to get black. I'm gonna have gray sweatpants and black sweatpants. One for like a good mood, one for a bad mood. Right? I'm gonna have all these sweatpants. I didn't know. Some of my friends wear sweatpants to the bar. I just think to myself, oh, you're at a bar, you're drinking, and your just legs are scratchy and itchy in these shitty sweatpants? Ugh. Sounds awful. No. Turns out. It turns out if you don't wear those pants for 20 straight years, they're nice. They feel good. I know. You guys all know this already, right? You guys probably knew about garlic already too. You probably knew about zucchini. I didn't know. I'm finding some things out later in life, and it's nice. It's nice that I've discovered something that made me feel comfortable. Also, you guys know I'm frugal. I'm always like, I don't need sweatpants. I got perfectly good sweatpants. Perfectly good 8th grade sweatpants. Why do I need to spend $9? Oh no. Well worth the $9. Every day is a school day. Yeah, with sweatpants, every day is a school day. $9 are good sweatpants for people that are poor. No. These are nice. I saw $34 Champion sweatpants, which is weird because Champion, the Champion brand used to mean you were broke. Now Champion is Gucci. Who changed that? Did they start sponsoring pro athletes or something? How is Champion? Used to be some shit you'd find at like a thrift store, dollar store, thrown away on the ground. Now Champion, it might as well be fucking Dolce & Gabbana. Somebody explain that. Anyways, I left out some topics last week. I went to Thanksgiving at my friend Rydog's house, and I left out some trauma that I had to endure. So I'm over there, and there's little kids, right? His brother has 2 daughters. Rydog has a daughter. There's some other random kid running around I've never fucking seen before. These kids are all running around. You know, they're between the ages of 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all a multiple of 1, 2, 3, or 4. They're all fucking running around, touching shit, breaking shit, stomping on shit, screaming. You can't fucking have Thanksgiving. You know, you're over there trying to watch football or something, and a kid walks up to you, stares at you, and goes, "Ah!" And you're like, "What the fuck, kid? Shut the fuck. What is it? What are you fucking screaming for? What's this noises for?" You're like, "I made a noise," and they run away, and you're like, "Dude, Colby, what's wrong with your fucking daughter, dude? She just runs up and screams. What? It's fucking Thanksgiving. Jesus Christ." So anyways, these kids are all running around, and I notice Rydog sets his daughter down. She's reaching for this little table of fruits. She grabs the fruit, takes a bite of it, slobbers all the fruit out of her mouth onto the table, and then Ryan grabs some of it and goes, "Oh, don't put it back on there. You just ate some of that. You can't put fruit back on the table." I'm looking at Rydog blank face. I'm like, "Your daughter just spit a bunch of fucking watermelon all over the fruit tray. You're not gonna like clean up her slobber off of the entire table?" He's like, "Oh, she barely touched that piece." I'm like, "Dude, yeah, I understand you can eat your own daughter's slobber. I don't want to." And then the daughters start touching the bread. There was fucking like blueberry bread and like raisin bread. The kids fucking touching all over it. And then my favorite part of every like hors d'oeuvre section is most people get these when I go to these potlucks and barbecues and shit. They get this thing. It's crackers, cheese, and little pieces of pepperoni. I love those things. I go over there. Everyone's like, "Oh, you sit down for dinner or make a plate or whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, I will, but I'm going over here. I like these cheeses." And I know at the end of the day, no one's going to eat all the cheese. So I'm going to get way more cheese than I deserve. Boom. Way more pepperoni than I deserve. Boom. Way more crackers because I know no one's going to eat this. And it goes straight in the trash. I love eating it. It's kind of like sometimes at a party you see deviled eggs. No one's going to eat those fucking deviled eggs. No one's going to eat them all. You go into those barbecue situations, you're like, "Well, I'll eat one, but I want to make sure everyone else gets one." Guess what? No one else except you likes deviled eggs. Get fucking 5 of them, dude. Treat yourself. Get as much shit off that fucking table as you want. Because I'm not holding back. At any more of these little barbecues, if there's guacamole, I'm getting a giant fucking slob of it. Because at the end of the party, no one's gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Anyways, there's slobber all over the bread, slobber on my favorite shit, the crackers and cheese and shit, fucking slobber, bleh, dirty fucking hands, touching my diaper, crawling on the dirty ground outside, touching the animal. There's a dog in there with like butt cancer, touching the dog's butt and shit, smearing it on the table and slobbering, making noises. And you're just like, my God, dude. So it wouldn't have been a problem because I saw it happening. I was like, you know what? Cool. I got a couple of pieces of cheese. I got a bunch of crackers. I got everything I need from there. I don't eat fruit anyways. I'm good. I feel bad for whoever eats on that plate after this happened. Fine, whatever. You know what? My hands are clean. Whatever. So anyways, I leave. They give me a to-go box. I go home. I start to open my to-go box. I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait for this mac and cheese. I can't wait for these turkey leftovers. I can't wait for the stuffing. What the fuck did they put in my to-go box? A bunch of fucking baby hand-ridden fucking bread. Nothing but baby hand bread. I looked at it, I said, I'm fucking starving. This is what the fuck I got. Where's the turkey? Where's the mac and cheese? Where's the good shit? Oh, they just wanted to give me fucking, they just wanted to piss me off. You know what it is? It's either punishment for eating all the cheese and pepperoni, or they also noticed that kids touched all that shit and they didn't want to eat it. Why the fuck is my Look, there's 5 people in this room that are getting leftovers. Why do I only get the shittiest leftovers from the whole fucking dinner? You might as well just give me a big bag of spit. Send me home with that. Bullshit, man. Can't believe that. I got home starving. Like, oh boy, I can't wait to eat my leftovers. Oh my God. Oh, a whopping helping of kid slobber. Delicious. Just what I asked for. Fucking bullshit, man. You know what else is bullshit? Let's talk about skateboarding for a little bit. The BERRICS. Okay, I don't use the term down bad. The BERRICS is down bad. Okay? It's a big skate park, private skate park in California where all the pros like to skate. They go there, they make videos. It was initially owned by Eric Costin and Steve Berra, really big names in skateboarding. And they created this. They were some of the first people to go really big, really big and over the top with skateboarding, like social media and videos. So they're really influential. They make a lot of money. They have some major sponsors, right? GoPro's a huge sponsor, throws them millions of dollars. Cariuma somehow has money. They pay them. The BERRICS is fucking rich. I'm not saying everyone that works there is a fucking millionaire, but I'm saying they're really well off. So they're moving locations. I imagine maybe their rent went up, or they maybe want to branch out because they want to get a new location to keep it more of a secret, or maybe they just want to expand to have two versions of the BERRICS, this private skate park. Anyways, what they're doing, they had a pro skater grab a sledgehammer and break these concrete ramps. So the ramps get broken. Boom, hits it with a hammer, it breaks. Boom, hits it with a hammer, it breaks. Boom, hits it with a hammer, and it breaks. Sort of like, hey, we're destroying the skate park, out with the old, in with the new. Okay, cool. Nice. Like, that's a nice story. Until I found out that they're taking these rocks, these broken pieces of concrete, and they're selling them online. So you can have a piece of the BERRICS. They're selling you rocks. They're selling you broken pieces of rocks that some people write their signature on. It's like trash. It's a piece of dirt. Like, dude, why? Why would you do that? Like, do you want me to think that your website is full of poor, broke people? You guys are selling rocks? I don't know how much a rock is. I bet it's 40 bucks. I bet 40 bucks you get a fucking rock. And it's such bullshit, in my opinion. I mean, you want to do something, do a group, okay, do a group photo. Do a group photo of all like the biggest names that have ever skated there. Have the logo in the background and make that a skateboard and sell the skateboard and have everyone who's on the skateboard sign the skateboard. Now you have a collectible item that you can hang up on your wall. They're selling fucking pieces of brick, a piece of rock. Oh my God, who wants to hang that garbage up? I live in Las Vegas. I live in the middle of the desert. There's hundreds of thousands of millions of rocks. I'm going to make a fucking video about this. I'm going to go out. I know where this big deserted like desert is. I'm going to go out into the middle of it where no one can see. It'll just be rocks as far as the eye can see. Cause I'll have the fisheye. You won't be able to see buildings or anything. And I'll just say, okay guys, I hit the mother lode. The BERRICS is now selling rocks. Guess what I'm doing? And then I'll pan around myself. I'm like, I am also selling rocks. I have so many rocks. They're half price. I can go Donald Trump on them. I have so many rocks. They're the best rocks. They're the best rock. The BERRICS has criminal rocks, shit, terrible rocks, ugly rocks. I would never fuck that rock. It's ugly. I don't want the BERRICS rocks. I want a fantastic ninja lifestyle rock. It's the best rock I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't have the best Donald Trump impression. Give me a break, guys. But I'm excited to make a joke about them. Also, I have a fucked up T-Funk video coming out, and I know the joke's getting old, and I know we talk about this every single week, but I'm so proud of the video. It's probably going to come out on Monday or Tuesday. Some of you guys kind of already know what we're working on, but if you listen to this podcast, please make a mental note to check out my second channel, Steve Hates Skating. You can go to youtube.com/SteveHatesSkating or SteveHatesSkating.com. You do not want to miss what we're working on with this this funny T-Funk shit. But anyways, the BERRICS is selling rocks. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What else do I got for you guys? I put a Twitter poll where you guys could vote for the right answer. Not the one about chicken wings. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, feel free to follow me, Black Ninja LV. I put a poll up of how many chicken wings do you think I can eat? Why? I don't know. Apparently, a lot of you guys think I can eat more than 33 chicken wings. We're going to find out on stream one day. That's not what we're talking about. I want your guys' honest opinion. I was at the mall the other day, and I saw a person with some ridiculously long, outlandish, thick, I'm talking like this long eyelashes, fake eyelashes on some chick, some younger chick, you know, some young 20s chick with insanely thick eyelashes. Looked ridiculous. Looked like a fucking clown. Some weird clown thing. It looks more scary than attractive. And I know that they wear these things to impress other girls, so I think it's fucking weird and goofy. But I put a poll that said, what do we think about giant fake eyelashes? And I put, I like them. Option 1. Option 2, I put yuck, gross. I know we don't have a lot of women that watch this podcast. I think our woman percentage on my stats is like 8%. 8% of our viewers are women. I want the 8% of you that watch this that are women, I want you to know that 78% of Twitter says that those giant, obnoxiously thick, fat, long black eyelashes, 78% of people voted yuck. Now, does that mean fake eyelashes are bad? No. I recommend, just from me, I know I don't want to mansplain to everyone. I don't want to tell you how to live your life or what to do with your body or a fake part of your body that you attach to your face. I don't want to tell you what to do with that, but I will tell you that most men, 78% of them, would prefer that if you're getting the fake eyelashes, just get the ones that look like they might be real. You know, like keep us guessing. Oh, what nice full eyelashes you have. Oh, they make you feel beautiful. Oh, they make you think you look better. Oh, that's fine. Good. I want these ladies to do everything they can to make themselves feel more confident. Fine. Please do that. But I want you to know that when you wear those big goofy ones, whenever you're wearing those big goofy ones and you walk away to go to the bathroom, I'm with my friends going, did you see those fucking things? Holy fuck, dude. That fucking idiot. Oh, she's back. Come here. She's coming back. Yes, mac and cheese. I am a fan of the cheese and the macaroni. Oh, hey. I didn't see you coming behind me. I definitely wasn't gossiping about you and your weird fucking nothing. So, I just don't want the crazy, insane ones. Love My Toe says, we talked about this the other day. I'm missing 1/3 of my lashes on my left eye. So, so here's what you want to do, Toe. You get one that matches the other eye, or you get two sheets. What do they call them? Sheets? You get two like lines? 2 lines of them, and just get the one. Does it go from, like, when you're in Walmart or wherever, does it go from small to big? If it goes from like thin, and then you go like, okay, like a size 1, a size 2, a size 3, a size 4, a size 5, a size 6, a size 7, a size 8, a size 9, a size 10. Stay with like the size 3. Okay, a 10 out of 10 is the ones that just literally look like there's a bug, some crazy caterpillar climbing on top of your eye. So stay away from the 10. Stay with the 2 or the 3. I think that's the way to do it. I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. It's been talked about a lot. People have talked about it a lot. And in my experience at the mall the other day, I don't go to the mall very often. I happen to be at the mall. It's still a problem. If someone, look, if you don't speak up, silence is compliancy. Wait, what is it? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. There's got to be a better metaphor for this. But apparently, not enough people are raising their voice about this very important issue. So spread the word. Spread the word. I watched a movie on Netflix earlier this week called No Hard Feelings. It's a romantic comedy. It's not the best romantic comedy I've ever seen. This is the part of the podcast, by the way, where I tell you what I've been watching on Netflix. I watched No Hard Feelings. It's about a guy. The girl's getting paid to date the guy. Classic romantic comedy. Then they start to have feelings for each other, and then a bunch of funny stuff happens. I like romantic comedies. I don't like to watch them alone. Right? I watched it with a girl, but it was okay. Made me laugh a little bit. Wasn't nonstop funny. It's not the funniest video movie ever, but if you have a significant other or a date or, I don't know, some grandkids or something, I don't fucking know who you would watch a romantic comedy with, significant other, I guess, I recommend it. I would give it a 7 out of 10, which is not bad. 7 out of 10. It doesn't get old. The dialogue's okay, the acting is okay, kind of funny, and there's a handful of tits. There's plenty of tits in the movie. So if you're a fan of the old bazongas, definitely check out on Netflix the movie No Hard Feelings. Is it bazongas or gazongas? I always fucking forget. I think it is bazongas. Anyways, Last but not least, this is kind of more of a personal one. If you live in Las Vegas, my friend Bobby opened up a restaurant. The restaurant is called Stay Tuned Burgers. It is inside of the Hard Hat Lounge, which I think is on Industrial and like Alta or something. It's by Little Darlings Strip Club. It's by like the Artisan Hotel. If you guys end up in that area and you want the best hamburger in Las Vegas, he's not paying me to say this. He's my friend. I grew up skating with him. I met him when I was 15 years old. I met him the year after I bought my first pair of sweatpants. And he's a great skater. He hasn't skated in a long time, but it's nice to see your childhood friends going on to do something big. And I'd be a lame-o if I didn't want to support my friend's brand new business. So check out Stay Tuned Burgers. Stay tuned. Actually, me and him are like quite like polar opposites when it comes to like all forms of politics. In fact, he named his hamburger place Stay Tuned Burgers based off of how much he hates Donald Trump. But whatever, we can disagree. We can disagree politically here and there, but you know what? He makes a damn good hamburger, and I've known him for, you know, half my life. So check out Stay Tuned Burgers inside the Hard Hat Lounge. And if I can use this as an example to grow, don't let little differences get in the way of your guys' friendships, man. Eat each other's food. Don't let your kids slobber on each other's foods. It's good. It's a good hamburger, man. It's a good hamburger. It's a good friend. That's what matters. Anyways, I guess that's all I have for my topics today. If you tuned in late, don't worry. You can catch the repeat of this podcast on Podbean, on iTunes, on Spotify, on podcast app, anywhere where you can download or listen to streaming podcasts. You can check out this podcast. It's called Stop Crying Poser. Shout out to iBookBoy for resubscribing. He has been subscribed for 33 months. And another special shout out to Toad Bro for giving, it's got to be 16, 17 gift subs in the past couple of days. I very much appreciate those of you who support the podcast with your money. Everyone can send money. I also have a wish list. If you want to see my wish list, type !wish in the Twitch chat room, and it'll send you a link to my little birthday gifts if you want to get me a birthday gift. For Christmas, I mean. Not birthday. Whatever, holiday. The holidays are coming up. You guys don't have to support. You don't have to give me money, but here's what you can do. I know no one has any money right now, okay? Times are tough. Here's what you can do to support. Tell a friend about the podcast. Tell a coworker. Tell your little brother. Tell your friends, your uncles, your aunts. It's the holiday season. Tell your favorite streamer. Go into other streams and just spam the fuck out of it. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Tell a friend about the podcast. That's the only way we can grow. If you go out there and say, this podcast made me laugh, then maybe it'll make someone else laugh. And then 2 people will be laughing. And then 3 people will be laughing. And then by the end of it, everyone's laughing. And it's because of me. I'm here to entertain you guys. But the more people we tell, the faster this thing can grow. Anyways, we do this podcast every single Friday right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Can I get a oh hell yeah from everybody who lasted, who survived through this podcast? I'd like to give you guys a shout out just to acknowledge that you're here, that you're supporting. I know there's a lot of people lurking, maybe not a lot, but a handful of people lurking that don't want their name to be on the screen. But for those of you that do want your name to be on the screen, I would like to say your name out there, man. Fuck it. There's no rules on podcasts. Shout out to iBookBoy, OG Mickey, Foo Same, Grizzly, Love My Toe, Gyges, Cam, 702, Keith, Skates, Chillin', Pete, iBookBoy, Paul Miranda, and Drew Makes Stuff. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. And as I always say, don't drink too much and don't drink too little. Please stop letting your toddlers drool on the food at the barbecue. Put that fucking kid on a leash.